Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take you through the process of we're going to bottle up some moose, and we're also going to take a couple steaks and fire them on the barbecue. So stay tuned, and should be a great day. Always a great day at the cabin. Now this here is going to be a couple steaks for supper. I'm gonna barbecue these, and boy, it's gonna be good. Meat's still a bit frozen, which is great. You can see one moose steak. Get another one here now. Marinate these up, throw them on the barbecue. Some potatoes, mushrooms and onions. It'll be a great supper. 2 moose steaks for supper, guys. Gonna be great. I'm gonna get this, give my new stove a try. This is the stove the kids gave me for Father's Day. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna boil up these bones and the leftover pieces, I'll say, for and it's gonna be a little treat for the puppy dogs. So I'll give this stove a try now, see how well it does, performs. I got the big burner when we start doing the bottling, but should be fine. Looks like the stove is doing well, guys. Boiling away there now. You see, we got the moose bones and a few of the cuttings and stuff. The dog's gonna have a quick treat there, and so we'll give it a bit more longer time now and get it cooked up for the dog. But like I said, I'm really impressed with the stove, I gotta say. It's first can of fuel in there now, so it's gone about, I'd say good. About an hour, maybe an hour now or so. And I didn't actually time it, but it's doing well. No trouble cooking Sunday dinner or something on it, and that's the whole point of having it, I think, is going to put it in the back of the quad or the back of the pickup. You have a tailgate, boil up somewhere along the way, boil the kettle for sure. So really like it. Great Father's Day gift. So guys, we got the moose all cut up in chunks there now. Jeanette's got the bottles all washed up over there. I got a few onions to go into each of the bottles. These are the onions I grew in my own garden this past summer, so it makes it all that much special. Local moose from our hunting trip, and onions from the garden. Can't be any better. Anyway, I'll take a few minutes and then I'll cut these guys up, and we'll get back to you, start filling up the bottles, and get them on the boil. Oh boys, the onions are all cut up. Now we go get some more tissues. Okay guys, got our onions cut up. Onions. got our moose cut up. Next time we're gonna get on the go is a bit of fat back pork. I'm using Chalker's pork scrunchions actually, so I don't have to do that much cutting. So everybody does their bottle moose differently. I'm following my mother's recipe. Bit of onion, bit of fat back with each bottle, and so we'll go from there. So we get our fat back. This is already scrunched, so I don't need to do any cutting of it. I take a few pieces and put in each bottle, and so we're getting close. Get our bottles put together here now and get them on the boiler. Alright guys, so I got a standard mason jar, wide mouth jar. We always use wide mouth jars for our bottle of moose meat. Makes it easier to get it out of the bottle after it's cooked. I'm trying to eat it. So I take a couple pieces of fat back, put it in the bottle first. Bit of onion, and then we put in some meat. And you want to pack your meat in when you do that because it'll shrink as it cooks. As you put in each layer, you put a few more onions in amongst it. You can put a bit of fat back if you want. I'm going to put just a few more pieces, a few onions. Flavor goes through, and you top it off with meat. Like I said, you stuff the meat in. That's what we do anyways, make sure it's good and tight. And just below the lip. Now before you put the seals on these, before you cook them, make sure that the rims are very clean so nothing gets in there to cause a leak. You want these bottles to seal very well after they're cooked or while they're cooking, and make sure they maintain that seal going forward. So give your bottles a wipe, and I'll give them another wipe before we actually put the seals on it. But that's it. That's all we do for bottled meat, and I got 11 more to do. So stay tuned. Now guys, this is the boiler I'm going to use. It's high enough that I can put two layers of bottles in there. So you might ask, what am I doing with aspenite? Well, I always like to, instead of putting the bottle right on the metal part of the boiler, I like to put a piece of wood down in the bottom, and I'll put another piece of wood, layer of wood, in between the two layers of bottles. And what I'll do is I'll drill holes throughout all this now so water can come up through, bubbles can come up through, and just makes it, I think it does anyway, just less chance of a bottle breaking as it's boiling. Anyway, we'll get to it, get this cut out and get it set up. So what I have here, guys, is 2 layers of bottles. I'm only going to get 7 on a layer. Didn't want to keep some space in between them. Don't want them rattling off each other. So I got 14 bottles in there to do one time. And hook up the propane burner for now. And the other 6 I'll do afterwards. So guys, it's been 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's the recommended time that we use for bottled meat. Looks good. We'll start taking them out here now. You guys, all looking good. Quite impressed. And we got 6 more in there waiting to come out a little bit before that is ready. So guys, that's we bottle moose around here. I'm sure we're going to enjoy them throughout the winter. Great little snack take on Skidoo with us, wherever we go up in the woods for a mug up, or anywhere, go on a quad ride. Quick and easy lunch. Thank you for watching. Oh boy. Couple of great moose steaks here, guys.